Yes, indeed. Good evening, one. Good evening, all. How the devil are you? Are you well? It's 6 o'clock. Maybe your clock's still bonging as I speak at the moment. Maybe your chimes are still going off as I do this introduction. Because it is 6 o'clock, and what does 6 o'clock mean? I hear you cry. Well, first of all, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, which means it doesn't get dark, which is nice. We've got another 3 hours of daylight before it starts getting dark. It also means I've opened the doors for another brand new one-day special launch. And what a launch you've got. First of all, we're talking exclusive launch. Can't get them anywhere else at the moment, but you can't get them anywhere else, okay? So you can't get them all. So this is the only really place you can get them from until tomorrow, just tonight. So in theory, you will be the first people to get your hands on these before they go on to the Card Making Magic website, okay? And also, because it is a one-day special, you also get a special little price as well, which means you won't get this price anywhere else, and the price will not be like this. So, what are we talking about? We are talking about a set of stamps and a set of dies as well. These are festive portals. Festive portals? What are them? I hear you cry. All will be revealed as the hour goes on. But it's also one of these collections that will work throughout the year, and I'll come on to that when we look into more details. Now, let me introduce the lady herself, her very own festive portal. We've sort of seen her, but we've never really seen her in the flesh. We only thought she was a computer-generated model at one point. We thought she was like a meme. No, she's real. It's Pauline. How are you, my love?
Hello there. I haven't.
It is true, though, that you've only ever really done Skype phone calls to us, hasn't it? Like, you've been in the studio once, many years ago.
Last year it was, actually. December last year.
We've all changed since then.
It just feels like that.
Brand new name of the works we've got now. So let's go for your background, in case we've never seen you before. What is your background? How did you get into the wonderful world of craft?
From being very small child, and my mum used to do a bit of sewing, a bit of embroidery, and she used to have a little bit box with things in, and on rainy days when we couldn't play out, she'd say, come on, let's get the bit box out. And I used to love doing collages with the bits of material, things like that. Craft was always a favourite subject at school because we did it in the, infants and juniors, and then even when I went to high school, we did embroidery and we did needlework, we did all kinds of different crafts. And I moved on to paper craft about 15 years plus ago now, I think.
Never, you don't look old enough.
A friend introduced me to it, and at the time there wasn't a lot of stuff about like there is now, so you just get hooked, and it's just amazing the things that are brought out all the time, and you just can't stop.
But this is the thing, as you said, everything has progressed so much more now, and if you are just dipping your toe into the crafty water, or you just want to stock up, now look at the price. Now the details are here. You can choose any two of what I got. I have got a big bundle. I'll give you that details in a minute. But you can choose any two of what you got. Shall we go through them all? If I would have thought about this, I would have put them in order. So let's go with the baubles first of all. So you first of all get the dies, okay? So this is the packaging. Now the dies are a lot bigger than the packaging. Look at the size of that. There is your packaging. There is your die itself. It is a lot bigger. So you've got all of this that you are looking at the moment, which is absolutely beautiful. You get that beautiful border that you've got. Love this, because this necessarily isn't Christmas. This could be, if you turn it the other way around, you've sort of got that Taj Mahal look to it, or you've got the hot air balloon, or you've sort of got playing cards if you wanted to go down that route as well, with sort of the spades that you've got. Absolutely adore. Then you've got your ribbons and bows, but you've got these little bits of ivy, which necessarily doesn't have to be for Christmas. Not only it would be a stunning wedding card. Imagine that as a wedding card, because you don't think it looks like a bauble until you start layering it all up. But not only do you get your baubles, you also then get a set of stamps as well. So these are the stamps that you're going to be getting in kits. So you're getting dies and you're getting stamps, and you can choose. You are in control for any two, is what you're looking at. So you've got beautiful stamp sets that's in there with your little baubles on there. But once again, turn that upside down. That could be a lollipop. That could be a pocket watch if you wanted it to be as well. You've also got your ferns that you've got in there. Once again, the different shapes that you've got are different when you put them upside down. I see this as like an acorn. Things like that. I absolutely love it. It could be, if you put a little base on it, it could be like a little ice cream glass that you've got there. It could be like a sundae glass. That's only one, okay? That is in one of the sets. Up next, we've then got the stars, stars and candles. Now, this is star candle that you're looking at now. Love. Once again, I love this. You get the stars. This could be for anyone, once again, okay? From there, you also get your large square border. Now, this will, I'm guessing, will cut in or out of your card. So you're going to get that aperture that's already in there. You also get your stars and you also get your swirls. Something quite showbiz about this, which is what I quite like. I quite like the stars, building the stars up. Then you also get your stamps included as well. So you're also getting your stamps in here. So once again, the hanging stamps. I like this. I find this so useful. This will be absolutely useful. And there's so many little stars that you're also getting. Once again, that's set 2. There's so many more to show you as we go. You could go for those 2, or there is more. But hold off for a second. Let me show you another set. Now, this is 2 in 1. This is a twofer. Now, they are separate, but I sort of run out of boards. Not going to lie. So we'll start on this side first, okay? So first of all, you've got these beautiful, beautiful snowflakes. So you've got your snowflake border. You've got your snowflakes that run all the way around. You've got your Let It Snow. You've got your flourishes. That's your square snowflake. Also comes with your stamps as well. Okay, so that's another set. On top of that, you've also then got your little snow trees. So you've got your little pine trees in there. This is your hexagon trees. Loving this. Love this little thing. This could be a little pop-up card if you wanted it to. And it also comes with your stamps as well. So once again, the versatility that you have in this collection is absolutely phenomenal. From there, I'm trying to keep them in order. From there, we then move on to your snowmen. Now, I think the last one and this one are my favourites because you get these dies. Now, I think these dies are worth their weight in gold because these are all year round, and that is a twofer because there is also a frame on that as well. So that's going to cut in, it's going to cut out. You've got aperture cards on there, ready-made aperture cards. You've got your shaker cards in there. Imagine going up with your flowers up the sides of your trellis and doing wedding cards. Cut the bottom off. You are good to go. Then you've got your Christmas cards. Snowman without a hat, snowman with a hat. It's entirely up to you. Just using the top hat on its own. Maybe it's going to be your groom's card. And you're going to pick groom, you want best men to go in there. Maybe, you know someone who's a magician. Little ones always like magic. So maybe you're going to go for the stars and the top hat, turn it upside down. You could have all sorts coming out of it. You've also then got your flourishes as well. From there, you've got, I love this collection. And you also get your set of stamps included as well. I like the grumpy snowman. Oh, I thought he was grumpy. He's not. He's actually got a smile. He looks angry on that shot, but when you go close, he's actually quite happy that you've got in there. There's your snow family, your little snow people. We're not allowed to call them snowmen. Snow people, apparently. Politically correct. It's a snowman, innit? It always has been. So, last but no means least, why change it? This is your oval poinsettia that you've got there. I like your oval poinsettia. For the sheer fact you get your poinsettia stamps included as well. I just like this swirl. I absolutely adore it. There are more. That is every set that you have seen. Now, let's look at your one-day special price, £34.98. And because it's Flextravaganza, it's not Flextravaganza, it's Festive Flextravaganza is what we're looking at now. I will split that cost onto 2 interest-free flex payments. £17.49 today for any 2. £17.49. But if you want all of them, take that £5 saving I've already give you for each set. So that's £15 so far, okay? And then I'll throw in the details for the complete collection. Now here it comes. Are you ready? Look at this. £92.94 today will get you everything that you see here and take off another 12 as well on top of the 15 I've already give you. And I'll put it onto 2 interest-free flexible payments. £46.47 today will get you everything that you see here, and you will not have to choose. You'll get all the stamps. You will get all of the dies, and there's a lot of dies in there now. I don't know if we've got a number. Ross is going to add it up throughout the hour. Excuse his fingers. But there is a lot of dies and a lot of stamps that we are looking at, and the samples that you get. Now, let's bring Pauline in at this point. You've had a fair time to work with some of these sets that we've got here, the portal sets. They are really versatile, aren't they? And they mix and match so well.
They absolutely do. And I just love the fact that you've got the dies and the stamps in the one little box there, in the one little folder that you can just store on your shelf, and you know it's all together when you've put it away. And yeah, you can, like you said, there's so many different occasions you can use the frames for.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
The filigree frame on that is absolutely gorgeous. Love that one.
But these, take the poinsettias off and use the frame on its own, could be for any card.
It reminds me of a mirror. You know,
Yes,
if you
it
put a mirror
does.
card in or something like that, you know, I was thinking of doing a mirror, but just ran out of time doing the sample.
And that's the thing, innit? And that's you run out of time because there are so many possibilities that you've got with all of the with all of these multitasking. I can't do it. With all these cards, they all come in their little box, so you know where they all are. They all come complete with their stamps and the die sets as well. £46.47 for the complete set is what you are looking at with this one. 202534 is your item number. Well worth a little look at these. Something else though that you might already like, that will also work well, sort of with your one-day special. We've got a nice little set of frames that we've got here. Now, this is a brand new embossing folder with a returning die that you all know and love. Let me show you the die, because this is a big old die. A gift for you is what the die actually says. Look at that for a die. Not only do you get the die, you also get the innie and the outie as well, so you now can cut that out. That, to me, doesn't scream Christmas. A gift for you could be any time of the year. That could be weddings, it could be birthdays, it could be weddings, birthdays, christenings, it could be anything. But the snippability in this as well is phenomenal. It could just be a gift, and then just stick it to yourself and say, here I am. But from there, you've also then got your embossing folder. Now, there are so many techniques you can do with a embossing folder, isn't there, but this on its own, if you just put your ink straight in or you use the deboss and sand it back, this is going to last you years.
Absolutely. That's a great one, I think. It's really jolly, nice jolly Christmas one. But the other one with the stars that you'll come to in a second, that one could be used really for any celebration.
It is very, very true. So this is the first one, £15.98. 019639 is your item number. Then the stars that Pauline was talking about. Now, once again, embossing folder, brand new. Brand new embossing folder that we are talking here. And then we are talking a big old stamps. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at these. Time to celebrate? Time to celebrate that you've got on there. Once again, could be any time of the year, but you're going to get your innies and your outies, so you're going to get your waste from the flowers. So your flowers are going to cut out the petals on this one, so you could paper piece those back in if you wanted to as well.
I've done that, yes.
Which would be beautiful, because if you're not very good at the old colouring, paper piecing is the way to go.
Yeah.
It is. So this one, I absolutely adore this, but then you've also got your embossing folder as well, including brand new embossing folder. Now, as Pauline said, this could be for any time. Yeah, Ross sees New Year, my producer sees a New Year. I see fireworks, like bonfire night.
I did too.
Going in with your colours and just picking out some of these elements that you've got in there. I also see like horoscopes.
Yeah.
Going, I know,
Yeah.
I'm good enough.
There you go, you
you're
are.
also going, most people are surprised as well. Going your galaxies, going with your big, your wars of the stars and things like that. You goes, see what I did there? But it really adds itself. These could be planets. It could be a solar system that you're looking at, Tom. It could be flowers, especially things like this. You put a little rocket on there and do a penny wheel card. You know when the rocket spins? or a little meteor that's spinning. It could be anything, absolutely anything. Oh, I've done that wrong. Love them. £15.98. 152876 is your item number. Right then, this is where the magic really, really starts now, because there's so many uses for these next sets I'm about to show you. There really, really is. Right then, let's give you the details for these. So, we're talking dies now is what we're talking about. We are talking 15 dies for £12.99. First of all, price phenomenal. £12.99, you can also split the cost of that onto 2 because it's over a £5. I know exactly. We don't do it for you. The computers will sort it out when you get to checkout. But remember, anything over £5, I will split the cost onto 2. £6.50 today for this. But look at the size of the dies that you're getting. £6.50 today. Bigger than the packaging, okay? Once again, you've got your baubles, instant baubles, straight away instant baubles. I like this for the sheer fact that could be a ring, that could be a party hat, that could be a crown, that could be the centre of a flower, that could be your little punch that you're going to use on a tag. Then you've got your stars and snowflakes. Right, I'll give you your snowflakes. Yeah, they're Christmas. You've got your background. This could just be a star. But then you get this. And this is your card maker, isn't it, Pauline? This is the bit that will make all the backgrounds for you.
That's the easel. The large one is the easel. But the other mats there that you can see, they could be used on any card at all. You don't have to use it just on the easel.
No,
it will make mats for any card.
Any card, because you've got, they're all separate. So you've got all those circles that you're going to need. So that's going to do all your mats and layers for you. Then you've also got this one that you can throw into the mix as well. I'm seeing snow globes.
Yeah.
Or any sort of globe, as it were.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a snow globe, but you could put anything for any occasion that you've got into there. You could do the world. It would work well with the embossing folder that we saw before. It really was for £12.99, six something on your flexible payments. £6.50 on your flexible payments that you are looking at. 717092 is your item number. From there, let's move to the next one. Once again, Pauline, this is another one that can be used all of year round. It
can, because the patterned pentagon, that's not necessarily just a Christmas pattern, is it? That could be used on anything all year round again. You've also got the labels, the shaped dies in there for doing your stamping on. You've also got those that you can use throughout the year as well.
I love it. Nothing says Christmas about this. Nothing, obviously turn it into a bauble. But that once you've got this, you can turn anything into a bauble. You really can, but you've got your music notes in there. You've got your stag all year round. You've got that beautiful design that you've got as well. Liking this, you've sort of got that terrarium look about it. If you wanted to go down that route, you've got your banners, you've got your bunting, you've got your drop downs, you know, like medieval flags that they used to have down the turrets. You've got all them. And it's all there for you. Also your sprigs and your branches. You just putting these in front of your deer and cutting them out your greed, you've got that forest look. You can start building your scenery. £12.99, 338101 is your item number. Right, we're going to see one more, and then we're going to get over to Pauline for our first demonstration this hour. Now, look at this. Okay, this is your starshine. This is what you can create. Bless you, whoever that was. That was loud. That was outside the gallery. That was like 3 metres away. I heard that from here. But look at the size of these. Now, Pauline said these are our milk. These are our milk jugs.
Milk churns.
These are our little milk churns that you've got there. Or you've got the base of a rocket that you've got there. It could be like a little scuba kit that you have in your back. I love these. Love, love, love. Stars. Nothing says Christmas here at all. But from that, you are going to create, oh, that's where I need to be an octopus. This, okay? You are going to create, how beautiful is that? But you could stop at any layer that you wanted to. I don't know if I broke it, but you could stop at any layer. You could just do that with your name, beautiful name setting. Get a bit more clever. You could then put these together. Then you could go with your happy birthdays on there. Then you've got your tab, which makes it all stand up, which I absolutely adore. Let's just leave that just there. Very busy we are, £13.99. There is so much more to see on the website. We will get to everything in the hour, but I desperately want to get to a demonstration. I really want you to see what you can do with your one-day special when you get it home. All the individuals at home as well, the complete collection are there. There's so many dies on this show, and remember, anything over a £5, I'll split the cost onto 2 interest-free flexible payments for you, because we are in festive flextravaganza. Obviously it excludes your postage and packaging, but anything that you see on your screen at the moment, like £12.98 that's on there, £17.98, £13.99, split the cost into 2. I will split the cost into 2 for you. You can't go wrong. Righty then. Just to let you know, the complete collection is flying out the door. 15% of the stock has already gone. That's 88 dies and 66 stamps is what you're getting in that big bundle of the giant portals that you're getting. Right then, let's go over to our Pauline. Pauline, what are you up to first?
I'm going to be using the star candles, the festive portals. So I'm going to cut out, when I can find my bits of card, what did I do with them? There they are. I'm going to show you how I did the candles and coloured them. So I'll cut a couple out. Just about got that through there. Let's see, did we cut? Yes, we did.
They cut beautifully as well.
They do, they do. All right. So I used just a few marker pens.
Yes.
Couldn't think what I wanted to say. And just with a pale grey one. I just came in at the sides just to give it some shading. This is on a pearlescent card as well.
Do you have to use a certain GS image to make these, or do you find you?
For a card base, I always used to go quite heavy with 300 at least, but you can get away with a little bit less.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 250. But when you're doing these little embellishments, they can be a little bit lighter, obviously, because you're going to stack them up, and they've not got to carry any weight. They're just placed on the card, aren't they? So
you're just picking out highlights now?
I'm just doing a little,
grey?
because when it's white, you don't just want it really just white, do you? So it will show up, might not very well on the camera, but it just gives it a little bit of a shape, so it looks like it's a round candle rather than just a little flat one.
Fine.
So just a little bit of shading round there. And then the flame, obviously. Now I'm going to use kind of a milky white one, which I did if I show you this. So just a little bit round there where the wick is, and then I'm going to do, oops, wrong end. I'll do the flame in the orangey colour.
There we go.
Now you can see it's a candle, can't you?
Now we didn't know what you were doing at one point. We're with you now.
Yep, and a little bit stronger in the middle.
But these candles could be for birthdays. These could be birthday candles. So you
Absolutely.
could do them with candy stripes, and it all depends on the. We've got dies on the show that come with paper pads as well. So if you die cut those out of like your candy stripe papers and things, or you do your mop-ups, these candles are going to all look different.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then what I did, they won't dry in time, but just to give it a little bit of oomph, I'm just putting some glossy accents just down the drips of the candle and round the rim. So I don't know whether you can see that or not, but when they dry, it just looks like candle drips.
Oh, look at that.
So you can bend that now and give it a. I'll put that over there to dry. But it does take probably 20 minutes or more for that to dry, so I'd already got some prepared. So I'm just doing a little fold back card, which is basically it's a 6x6 card, scored down the middle at 3, and then we have this fold back. And this is out of one of the paper pads.
Yep,
so
we've got these on the show as well. They do come with die. They come with substantial border dies.
They're inserts actually, but the stronger ones like this you can use on your cards. Some of them have a paler centre, so you can stamp your sentiment into them, you know, purely for an inner. But these are great for using on your cards.
It necessarily doesn't have to be for inner, because you could also use them and put your centre point. So if you die cut your bauble, that could be the focus, but like a spotlight.
Absolutely, it can. So I'm just going to find my, yeah, we'll use this. I'll stick this down. I was going to mat and layer it, but I quite like the, this won't work, will it now, because I want it to. Find another one. This is just a quicker way of doing it while we're on air.
Details on screen of your one-day specials. If you put your one stretch, that big bundle, your 66 stamps and 88 dies that's in there, you can choose any 2 of the options that you want to use for £34.98. And remember, I'll split the cost of that onto 2 interest-free flexible payments as well. So make it £17.49 today. 841777 is your item number for your one-day special, which is pick any 2. We've left the opportunity in your hands. It's down to you to pick your favourite one. Very busy on these at the moment.
I'll pop these down. I just like the crisp whiteness of the edge there, rather than mat and layer it. Now these are 2 of the mats that you get. So I've cut one. I think this is always a little bit bendy just to use on its own. So I like to put a backing on it as well when I'm coming out over the edge of a card like that. So that's one of the mats, and it's got a lovely stitch detail around it.
Are these from the portal of the hexagon, so the Christmas tree one? Yes.
They are, yes, they are. Sorry, yes, I've mixed them up a bit. Yeah. So
this is from this one. This is where the hexagons are from, because you've got that decorative detail that goes all the way around that's in there. So you might want to choose this one and another one as well. It's entirely to you. I like the flourish that you get in this one as well, and I'll show you the dies. Or you can go for all of them. It's entirely up to you.
So I'll just pop that on there, like so. Now then, that's one that's dry. I've got another one. Just bring my bits and pieces over. So I thought we'd have some snowflakes on the side there. Now the snowflakes are out of another set again. I think they're out of the star shot. Are they? No, it's the actual snowflake set.
Your snowflakes are from the one just at the bottom middle. Your snowflake
set. So it's just to show you that you can mix and match the sets. You don't have to stick to everything out of one.
And it just goes to prove that if you are going for all of them, they're all going to work well together.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Little blobs of glue on there while we place that just in that corner.
That's nice.
I think the corner one is really nice. I do like it.
Because imagine die cutting these and then using them as stencils, remember, that you could use them for, so you could stencil through them. There's so much you can do when you get all these home.
So I'll just put a little bit of a bend in that candle. And I want some sticky pads. We'll use the small ones. There we go. These would also look nice if there's a square portal. I think, is it the is that the snowflake one, the square one?
Yes, the square one is the snowflake. Is the snowflakes is in the square?
Yeah,
square snowflake.
I mean, if you did that like a window and you had all the candles in the window, wouldn't that be nice?
You can have different sizes as well.
Yeah.
I also like the arch windows. Like, go back to the kids program, the art in the arch window. But because you've got that beautiful arch window with the lattice that goes up the side, that would look nice with the candles in the middle, with a snowman that's in there.
But also, when you were talking about weddings, I thought that would be a lovely arch for a wedding as well.
Would be.
A wedding card, be really nice, yeah.
It's got there's quite a lot of scope for that arch, I feel.
And then we've got little, now then, they're off another one as well. I've mixed this one up well, haven't I?
Don't you worry, it shows how well they all mix together. The ivy is from this one just here. This is from the bauble one that we're looking at. Love this one. So this is where the ivy has actually come from. But you get so much for your money if you're going for that big collection. You get all your mats and layers that you get there. And remember, they're big old dies is what you're looking at. We are talking big. Do not look at the packaging because it's misleading. It's going to diverse you. Look at the size of those. Look at the size of those. And you also get your stamps thrown in as well. But you are getting big old gold. You have got, in theory, Pauline, what we're actually talking about here is you have got ready-made cards in a box is what we're looking at, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's a really good idea myself. Right, so we're going to place this on here.
That could have gone terribly wrong. That could have been the end of my career. I think it's a good idea. Oh, she likes it. She likes the product. It's always a good start.
Oh, dear.
Can you imagine?
Right, so.
Are you a neat crafter? You look quite a neat crafter. Or is this because it's your first live hour?
I like things to be neat, but I'll tell you, I've really throughout my life been fairly tidy, but I find when I'm crafting, I end up in chaos. I really do.
So by the time I join you at 4 o'clock tomorrow,
yeah, there could be.
You could just be like in a pile of paper, like a womble.
Yeah, that's right. That's how I usually end up. And I can't find my. There it is. See, this is how it is. I get stuff out ready and then I can't find it. Yeah.
That's just the magic of telly, though. You can never find it. You think you're prepared before we come on, and then really.
I know. Then it all goes.
Just leave it all in your bag. You know where it is.
Oh, this tape. Of all the tape I've had, this one is a little bit naughty for getting the. A
little bit of naughty
tape.
Edge.
Yeah, we don't like naughty tape.
Oh. It's before the watershed, but I think you're onto something. I think that's another bit of washi tape that we could sell. If you want your naughty tape.
Oh dear.
I think it's got legs.
I don't think the pokey tool's doing its job for me.
Do you want to do have you got it?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, and there's only a little one there. Sometimes a nail is just as good. There we go. That's done. I just want to stick that. Make sure I don't go over the edge. Down like that, and then I've had the cheek to stamp and layer up these labels.
Are these labels from the kits as well?
Actually, I'm thinking, I don't think these are, because I wanted them, I wanted to lay them in a certain way, and I think I've just cut these straight. So I've got Wishing You in the top there, and I've put some tape on either side, but I've put a little foam pad at the end there because I want it to be raised in the middle. I don't want it just
because
flat.
If you're going for the baubles, you've got things like Noel in there. You've got Making Spirits Bright. This Christmas, I wish you the very best. So you've sort of got your toppers in there. You've got your middle of your cards in there as well. There's so many elements that you've actually got that you look, and that's just from one set of stamps. So you've got Making Spirits Bright. This Christmas, I wish you all the very best. You've got Noel, you've got your bows, you've got your baubles. There's so many elements, and then you're also going to get your dies in there as well. Oh, Pauline's finished the card. Look at that.
So that's
a cute card.
Well, it's a quick one, isn't it? But it's effective.
Look, it's the little things in it. It's like the ivy. You take off them snowflakes. That could be for any time of the year.
Yeah.
Wishing you peace, joy and love. That could be anything. That could be, and this could be, it could be a sympathy card if you wanted it to. Without the snowflakes, you could go sympathy if you wanted to. There's so much that's in there that you are looking at with this set. You've got cards that will last sort of throughout the year for every occasion that you've got in there. Right then, let me give you a little quick recap of your one-day special. You can choose any two of the sets that you see in front of you. You've got 6 to choose from. So pick a mix of any two. £34.98 today with a £5 saving. 841777 is your item number. Let me quickly show you the options. First of all, you've got your baubles. I'll show you your stamps. And then I'll show you the packaging themselves. So there's your stamps that you're also getting, and there are your dies. Big old dies in that set is what you're looking at. So that is your first set for your baubles. Right, then let's pop them there. Up next, you've got your candles that we're looking at. These are your candles. So you get those beautiful candles in there, but you've also getting this. Look, I like this. This bit I love. You imagine that on the back of an envelope. Just going down to the back of the envelope. Then you've got your little stars, something quite magical about it, or envelope, or envelope, either or. So then you've also got the set of stars that you've got in there. Wishing you luck, peace and joy that we used on Pauline's gaslight. Oh, holy night. That could be so many things, couldn't it? It could be, oh, holy night. Mary Joseph and the little wee donkey. Stars are wondering. You've got all those things that's on there. From there... you've got, now this is the big one, now this is 2 sets in 1 that I'm about to show you now. So first of all, this is the snowflakes, where we got the snowflakes from, and your snowflakes come with your snowmen. If I do that, you'll be able to see. So you get your beautiful snowflakes that's also in there. So there's all your snowflakes with season's greetings. Snowflakes are in, snowflakes are winter butterflies. Oh! Oh, it's beautiful. So there's your snowflakes that you're looking at then. Oh, nearly died. Then you've got your hexagon trees. I like this one. I like this one because this looks sort of a bit like a forest or a bush. Like that a lot. And I like these little bits that you've also got. And then from there, we've also got your Christmas tree stamps with your sentiments in there. Christmas hugs, deck the halls, Merry Little Christmas. Oh, it could be like a little baby's card. And things like that. Then you've got all your little swirly trees in there again. Once again, they'd be nice in shrink plastic. It would be absolutely beautiful for those ones. So that and that go together. I've got to keep it in order for Catherine, you see. From there, oh, she'll go mad. From there, you've also then got your snowman. Love the snowman that you've got in here. Love this as well. Loving this. These remind me of fish. Better kissing. Love them. You see where I'm going with this? But you could also use it as feathers, turn it upside down. And there's so many more things that you've got in there. It could be, well, you do another set. You've got yourself a little window arch, haven't you? Then I like this, quite Grecian with the dies that you've got in here. Then you've also got your leaves in there. You've got your little snowman's scarf that's in there as well. But that could also be a branch if you wanted it to be. The possibilities, endless. I think this is where it is. This is where it is. I love the arch. Then you've also got, oh, I've got a white card here. Then you've also got your little snowmen, snow place like home. Want to build a snowman? Hey, no thanks, I'm busy. Then you've got frosty hugs. I got a lot to crack through. I haven't got the time, to be honest. Last but no means least, you've also then got your poinsettia frame that's on there. Love, love, love this. And then on top of that, you've also got your 'Tis the Season with Love, Happy New Year, and Just for You. And you've got your poinsettias on there. Love, love, love them all. Very, very busy. That is your one-day special. Choose any two. Or I can give you a bigger bundle where you get all 6. That's 66 stamps, 88 dies is what you're looking at for this one. And you get it at a phenomenal price because I will give you 2 flexible payments on the top of all of that. £92 and 94 pence. Now, I know I'm with you. It's a considered purchase. I'm with you on that already. I've tried to make it easy for you and give you 2 flexible payments of £46 and 47 pence. And you will then get everything that you see here. 202534 is your item number. Something else that we've also got on the show. Well, this is your complete collection. Look at what you're getting. When you break it down, it's 66 stamps. It's 88 dies is what we're looking at on this one. So many, you can do so much with it. 202534 is your item number with a £12 saving. But if you buy it your way, if you only want to go for 2, go for that pick and mix saving as well. You still get to save, and it's still on flexible payments. Now, we've even got more on the show that we haven't even seen yet. We'll rally through these and we'll get back for another demo. Right then, this one, it's sort of a twofer. I like these ones because you get the stamps and the dies, don't you, Pauline? Which means if you're not very good at colouring and you go over the edge, the dies sort of help you out.
That's right, yes.
Really, really love them. Here are the dies that you're actually getting. So you've got all these beautiful stamps, but they match with these perfectly. Okay, so you can see them all there. Then you get the stamps as well. So whether you die cut first, then stamp on top. Personally, I would stamp, I would colour, then I would die cut. Would be the easiest thing to do because you're going to get the best of both worlds and you're going to get all that detail that's already in there. Maybe you don't want to die. Maybe you don't want to die cut. Maybe you haven't got a die machine. Okay, maybe you haven't got that die machine that's in there. You haven't got to use the dies straight away. Just use the stamps. That is what you can create. How stunning is that? Should we pick it up? Come on, I'll follow you. All right then. So, it arrives like this. I'd be happy with just that, to be honest. How beautiful is that? But then, oh, now we're look at these. But this doesn't look like a poinsettia, does it? Because it's in the white. It's absolutely stunning. I love, 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 because this could be all year round. All year round. 19 dies, 14 stamps is what you are looking at for this lovely, lovely collection. 620904, little duo that you get there, stamps and dies together. From there, I've got you another little duo. This is your pretty poinsettia. So you're getting the stamps in there with all the detail on the leaves, and you're also going to get the dies as well. So you get these separate dies, so you can have a happy, merry Christmas. Special birthday that's in there. Thinking of you is in there as well. So all of these you can break down. So have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy Christmas. The choice is yours. And then you've also got your stamps included. So let me show you the board that you're actually getting with this one. So these are your poinsettias dies that you're getting. Then you get all your words that you get. But how well do these look? You'll see some more dotted around the set as well. They are absolutely stunning, and they can be yours for £12.98. But remember, that £12.98 can be split into 2 interest-free flexible payments as well. 405944 is your item number. Remember, we are in 649. That would be 649 today, 649 in a month's time. 405944 is your item number. Right then, 2 more to show. This one, though, I love once again. This is your 5x7 that we're looking at now. Now, you've got your Filigree Filigree Frames die set that you get in this. You can see the frame in the back of the finished sample that you've got there. That's what you're creating with this Filigree frame that you've got. From there, oh, my, look how... Doesn't scream Christmas to me. Does not. You get a little pine cone in there. I'm guessing it's a pine cone. It is. Is it a bauble or a pine cone?
It's a bauble.
It's a bauble. It's a bauble. That you get. I like this as well. This one reminds me of not of a watermark. What's that thing there on the back of the envelope? A seal. Wax seal. Little wax seal that you got in there. Borders. There's 2 for 1 in there. There's 2 for 1 in there. And then not only are you getting this, you're also getting papers as well. These are your 5x7. You get 48 sheets, 16 designs at 120 GSM is what you are looking at with all of this. Good cards. Well, it's good paper stock that you get, but it feels like card.
It is good, yeah. It's quite thick, isn't it?
They are beautiful. They're good for your little quick makes because they're good to go. Look at that. So then you go in the centre with your wording. It's a ready-made card, good to go. So then each one, I think each one of these are different by the looks of it. Absolutely stunning. Now, I won't show you them all because we'll be here all night. But how beautiful. Subtle colours as well. Yes,
yeah, they're lovely. And that one, now that you're looking at, doesn't scream Christmas, does it?
Well, no, neither does that,
to be honest. There are a few that you can use on other occasions.
Look at that. That is a bit Christmassy, but it's a different colour Christmas. Normally we think Christmas is red and green, where you can go, that doesn't say Christmas. To me, that says birthday. That says like a big birthday. Like a bingo birthday, ends in a 5 or a 0. You know, one of them birthdays, one of the big numbers. Then you've got mandalas. Doesn't have to be Christmas. That matches that little die that I thought was a seal that you get in there. Put your plants on the front of it. There is so much in this paper pad that you are getting. A nice little set, all in all, £17.98. You can't go wrong, can you? £17.98 today for all of your cardstock that you're actually seeing. It's worth having a little go. I've made a right mess. Of having all these 506486 is your item now. Then, last but no means least on this one, you've got your parcels. Now, this is a nice set of dies as well. Something, once again, quite Grecian about this, about the way the leaves go around the edge. I like the garlic. I reckon you could cut this down and make it slightly smaller if you wanted to.
You could do, yeah. And again, that, you know, that looks quite Grecian, doesn't it? But you could use that, couldn't you, on other occasions?
Well, no, you really could. At presents as well.
As foliage.
Obviously, you've got your bows that would sit on top. Obviously, you wouldn't die cut them like that, but that's how to show you how it goes. But they could be birthday.
They could.
They could be, obviously, they could be Christmas. They could be anything you wanted to be. They could just be boxes. They could be tiles. Start building them up and doing your backgrounds that you want to use them as. And not only do you get your dies, you also then get your paper pad included as well. This is your 6 by 6 paper pad. 48 sheets in this one. 16 designs. The flare on there, I don't know if you can see the designs that you are getting on there. I don't know how to hold them. That way, Adam. There you go. Absolutely. Same designs, just different size is what you're getting these in. I'm just randomly flicking through so you can see what you're getting. How beautiful are all of these stunning, stunning paper packs that you are getting. Once again, £17.98. You can't go wrong on that. And you can split the cost onto flexible payments as well, which would just, oh, wow, it's a cracking little deal either. £8.95? £8.99. £8.99 today is what you're looking at across 2 flexible payments, 659477. Right, Pauline, I'm coming back to you. We've got about 10 minutes left.
Oh, right. OK, then. I'd better get stuck in.
Oh.
So, I'll stamp out a snow person. A lady snowman.
A lady snowman.
A snow lady.
A snow lady.
Well, that doesn't sound right, does it?
A snow lady.
Snow lady.
Who's this? Who you brought with you? She's my snow lady. She's snow lady of mine.
So I'm just doing this in a grey ink rather than black. Make sure there's plenty on there. Just to show you a bit of the way I've coloured it in and glittered it up. I shall put that somewhere safe. Otherwise, there's my... You can't see what's right in front of you, can you? I'm terrible.
Never can.
Right. Because in here I've got some already done, you see.
Okay.
So I'm just going to quickly colour in the hat. Little bobble. And she's not got gloves on, has she? She's got a scarf on, so we'll do a bit of pink as well. So nothing fancy. And we'll do the scarf.
The detail that you get in these snowmen, though, they are, if you do like your little bit of colouring or you want to sort of practice colour, these are the best ways to go. And the value for money.
My inks are actually, when they're wet, you can't see the detail, but when they're dry, the ink does show through then, you know, you can see it better. And then again with the grey, because it's difficult to know how to colour a snowman sometimes, isn't it? So I just go around the edges of the face, under the chin, and then underneath where the shadow might be, around the sides to give it a little bit of shape, where they're a little bit rotund.
I like that word.
On a Friday night, that's not bad, is it?
We
really?
don't use words like that. Rotund. We should bring that back.
Yes.
Well, he was rotund.
And I did have a darker one, but I've not got it out, but not to worry. Just to do the eyes. You'll see that in a second. And then what I did was, I got some, where's my little glue? This will do. I went over, just over the top, where the snow would sit if it had just fallen. Like that. Just to zhuzh it up a bit. And then this is a bit of like fairy dust type of thing.
Oh, fairy dust in a bottle?
Yeah. Now I need a piece of paper for that because I don't want that going everywhere. And then that will dry and you can see it gives it a little bit of glitter. So
if you hold that up again, just so we can see.
I will. Sorry, I've thrown it over there while I'm just. I will do. I'll just get this out of the way because it just sticks to
just so
everything.
you can see that glisten.
I will. You'll see everything glisten. Tell you. Right, and then you'll see what it looks like when it's dry. Pop that out of the way. Right, now we can have a look at that. So obviously I'd do, when I find my little black pen, which I forgot to get out, I'd do the arms and the eyes.
There you go.
And then for the, wrong one again, little carrot nose, bit of orange, and I've done the cheeks in carrots because I couldn't remember. I've never seen cheeks really on a snowman, have you?
No, I've never seen cheeks on a snowman. Well,
yeah, but I thought, well, why not?
I suppose which way he's facing depends on what cheeks you see.
So anyway, I've done the cheeks and I'll just do the buttons to match the scarf. And that's it really, that's all you need. So I'll pop that to one side. And this is working on a 5x7 card. So I've got a backing piece to go on there. I think they're extra bits I put in just in case I needed them.
Oh, I like, this is the set, I like this lattice set.
It's lovely, this one. Yeah. So you can cut out whichever size you want. If you can see there, I think I cut out the second size. There's a large one which would give you a very, very thin frame. And then, that's the wrong way up, that's it. And then we've got this one. I decided to just leave a little frame round there.
If you do that in brown, you're sort of going to get the Italian doorway with your flowers that go round.
Yeah,
and that would be absolutely beautiful. There's so many possibilities for this.
For a wedding with the bride and groom.
Yeah.
It'd be absolutely lovely, it really would. And I'm going to back it onto this glittery. It's one of these that's very, very soft. The glitter doesn't come off.
Oh, like non-shed.
Non-shed, which is what we like, isn't it? So, best thing to glue that. I was going to use a bit of stick and spray, actually.
Use whatever you want. While you get that, I can give you a fascinating fact about a snowman. What was that one like? The tallest snowman ever to be built, 38.4 metres tall.
Wow.
That's a big old snowman, that is, isn't it? Oh, imagine the carrot for that. Wow. Whew.
Oh.
It's a big old conch on that snowman, isn't it? Yay.
So we'll just pop that on.
Imagine the scarf.
No, I couldn't.
To go around it.
I wouldn't want to be knitting that one.
Oh, imagine knitting that bad boy.
Right, so I might have missed a bit there, so I'll just put some glue on that underside there. I didn't know whether that spray glue would actually stick with the glitter. But we'll find out, won't we?
Well, we'll find out if we come back tomorrow and the cards fell apart.
Yeah.
We'll know it didn't work.
I don't think that's working there. Anyway, we'll carry on. It will do eventually, they just take time to grab. Right, so that's going on there.
What's the first thing you do when you get sent a set of dies and stamps like this? How do you look at them? Do you see them as a crafty? Do you just open them all out and sprinkle them everywhere and think, oh, look at this?
I put them all in front of me and trying to take it all in visually. And sometimes things just hit you. Oh, I like to do that with that one, or I'd like to do that with that one, you know. And shapes, like you say, shapes.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got the one that I called the milk churns, that was what I saw was a milk churn as soon as you opened it. It just looked like a milk churn, and I thought, oh, what am I doing with this, you know? And then realised what it was. But yeah, I got a word first that it was portals that were coming, and I instantly thought doors. But portals really could be doors or windows.
Could be anything, couldn't
really?
they? Yeah,
Aperture,
just so you know, you've got about 3 minutes left.
Oh, right, sorry. Right,
No,
so what we're going to do,
I might
not. Let me just get some of this tape. This might be the quickest way to do this, rather than all the little pads. Doesn't matter if I've not really stuck it down to the,
As long as we get
to
the
the
gist.
front. Yeah,
Because you can always
It'll be
tinker in the ad
fine.
break.
I can. And then it'll be finished to show.
And then when you come
For
back
the
with,
next.
back with our Catherine at 8 o'clock,
Yes, I am.
and then you're here all day tomorrow.
I am.
Oh well, I'll start that sounding like Granville then, didn't I? Open all hours. Every hour, you different demos.
Yes.
So we'll
yeah.
be using
yes.
different products every
Different
hour as
products.
well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So come back and see more inspiration.
Right, so I'm undecided whether to go for that one or go for the white one with, no, I won't put the white one in because that's too big now. I think I might go for that one.
You got 2 minutes.
Yep, so we'll put that one in there. And all I'm going to do is, with my little tape runner and my foam pads, I know where these are going, the little play. Doesn't the time go over so
It
quickly?
flies by when you're having fun.
Absolutely. And
Flies by.
snowmen are just great fun, aren't they? I love these. I must say, I love all of them, but I love the snowmen. I really do.
The details are on screen at the moment. 202534 is your item number for the complete collection. 88 dies, 66 stamps is what you're getting as well. £92.94, and we'll split the cost of that onto 2 interest-free flexible payments. But if your budget doesn't stretch for that, do not fear. I've got a one-day special, which is to pick a mix of any 2 that you want to go for. Choose your 2 favourites on this one. At the moment, your favourite is the square snowflake and the snowmen. These 2 down here, these 2 are your favourites at the moment. You are loving them, £34.98. Any 2 that you can pick, you pick your favourite. We've only got 45 seconds left, Pauline.
Oh, right.
Well, I never.
I don't know, but I will stick that in there and I will finish
We'll leave it
off.
as a cliffhanger, Pauline. We'll leave it as a
There
cliffhanger.
we go.
We will see that all complete with a little choir of snowmen at the top of the next hour. Thank you, Pauline. Absolute pleasure.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'll
Thank
see you tomorrow at 4.
Yes, you
I think
will.
we're back together at 4
Yes,
o'clock
yes, we
tomorrow.
are, yes,
Who knows what will happen then? Who knows what will be left either? We've been very busy this hour. The details are still on the screen for that big collection. 202534 is your item number. Go for it, because you're not going to be disappointed. 88 dies, 66 stamps is what you're getting with this. And as we've worked out, it's going to last all sorts of seasons. Don't you go anywhere. I will see you in the next hour.